Hey guys, how's it going? The Xiaomi's Redmi 3S Prime is one of the best budget smartphones that you can get in the market today. So, how does its camera perform? Is it any better in taking photos and videos? Let's find out in this video. And to make things better, I'll have another phone, which is the Le 2, to compare all the photos and video samples that we are gonna take and better assess whether this is better over the other. Check out the audio icons on the corner where you can see where the audio is coming from. And talking about the specs, you have a 13 megapixel rear shooter and a 5 megapixel front shooter in the Xiaomi Redmi 3S Prime, and you have a 16 megapixel rear camera and a 8 megapixel front camera in the Le 2. So without wasting much time, you're watching Ellipsis. This is Arvind. Let's click. Here are some of the shots that I took in good daylight conditions, and both the phones performed quite well. In this image though, I slightly favor the 3S Prime as it has more vibrant colors and it has more details as well. The next is a macro shot where the 3S Prime struggled to focus the subject. On the other hand, the Le 2 was fast to focus and took a better shot. Side by side, the Le 2 trumps the 3S Prime as it has more details. Again, another close shot. The 3S Prime's image seems to lack sharpness and is washed out when you zoom in. The Le 2 does a better job and gives fine details as you zoom. The image looks sharp and better overall. In landscape shots, both of them perform fine, but looking closely, you can see the dynamic range of 3S Prime is much better than the Le 2, and it does not overexpose the background like the Le 2. When you see the buildings in the back, you can see clearly that the Le 2 overexposes that. And when it comes to sharpness and detail, the Le 2 has a clear lead in this, as the images from 3S are not that detailed as that of the Le 2. Coming to the HDR mode, the 3S Prime does miles better than the Le 2. The Le 2 adds a tint to the picture which looks unrealistic, and the 3S does a way better job than the Le 2 in HDR photos. In low light shots as well, both the phones are poor, but the 3S performs better out of these two. And when it comes to the single LED flash of the 3S Prime, it does a very good job than the Le 2's dual tone flash. The photos of the Le 2 are overexposed and are in the warmer side, but the 3S Prime is mostly color accurate and does well when you use the flash. When it comes to selfies, both of them do a decent job provided there's good light, and the Le 2 gives a bokeh effect which I kinda like, and it also looks nice. Both are wide enough to accommodate your friends as well in the shots. Coming to the videos, the Mi 3S Prime does miles better than the Le 2. The video is nice and smooth, autofocus works great and has no problems at all if there is enough light. The max resolution tops out at 1080p for the Mi 3S Prime. And coming to the Le 2, it loses badly as there is no autofocus while shooting video, and you have to tap it now and then in order to focus the subject. Although it can record 4K, the lack of memory card would force users to shoot only in 1080p, and the 1080p video looks crappy, I should say. It's very bad and there is no detail at all. The video kind of looks grainy and you can see nothing in the background. Both the phones do not have OIS and both rely on software stabilization, but then here the Le 2 actually slightly does better in stabilization. After assessing all these photos, Both cameras are quite good for their price and can get you good shots provided there is sufficient light. Both perform definitely bad in low light shots, so do not get these phones for low light shots, or do not expect them to perform good in low light shots. But when it comes to still photography, it's kind of a mix, because the macro shots are better in the Lure 2 with more details, but then when it comes to HDR and low light shots, that is if you're planning on using the flash, then it is better on the Mi 3s Prime. And when it comes to video, apart from the fact that the Lure 2 can record 4K, nothing goes in favor of it. For me, the 3s does way better in 1080p with its autofocusing, so I would give the win to the 3s Prime in the video segment. And after all these, the bottom line is that the 3s Prime does a decent job in taking photos and videos, so you can kind of rely on that for your occasional photos and videos. So that's all I have for you guys today in this video. Please hit the like button if you've liked this video, and do subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. This is Arvind signing off. Bye bye.